Hey you all, and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing a military Monday. I haven't done a military Monday in so long, so if you only watch my military content and you only watch my military Mondays, then you probably haven't seen me in a really long time. So hi, how are you? I hope you're doing good. If you want to catch up with me more and see more of like my daily life, I post vlogs, I post day in the lives, all those things, and I also share a ton on Instagram. So make sure you're following me over on Instagram. I will have it all linked down below. But anyway, let's jump into the military Monday. I have not done one in so long, like I said. So I may be repeating some questions, but also there's some new ones in here. I actually don't know because I haven't looked through them. So I will be going off the top of my head with these answers. So I hope you guys enjoy, but don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And let's jump into today's video. Okay. One of the first questions is, how do you and your husband stay connected as a couple with all of the struggles of military life? So right now my husband is doing recruiting, so things are super simple for us because he's not doing like the hardcore training as far as like what he would normally be doing if he was doing his regular job, which is infantry. So it's been really nice to have so much family time, but definitely back like a year ago when we weren't doing this, it's definitely hard, but you have to try and like make time for each other. Easier said than done, but just try and do like little things like rub his feet or like ask him how his day is and like act like you care at least. I don't know, just try to like involve each other in each other's lives. Make dinner together. That's like one of our favorite things to do to kind of connect. So try those things out and maybe it'll help you a little bit better. I know it's hard to get together and like try to have like alone time, especially if you have little ones. Just try to put your phones down and watch a show together or something. Just get into something just you two and kind of like enjoy that little moment that you have. What is something you like about the military that other milsos do not? So I really enjoy like the FRG side of things, and I know a lot of spouses don't. I personally was an FRG leader when my husband was at Fort Benning, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed helping others, obviously, hence this is why I do this channel and do these military Mondays, because I love helping other people and like giving people advice and just like being there for someone, especially when you feel like no one is there for you, especially if you don't have family around or you're just like going through a hard time. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it, and like kind of like the family dynamic that you build as a military family, and I know, or like military family, like you and like the spouses, just because I feel like a lot of spouses don't appreciate that and they're just like, I don't want to be friends with any of you. Can you choose your vacation time as a recruiter versus infantry? Yes, you can definitely choose your recruiter or your vacation time more. So like they have like a time frame. So I feel like with infantry and like regular army life, you're kind of like, here's your dates, this is what the dates are, and that's that. With recruiting, it's like you have like 3 months, like anywhere, well 2 months, anywhere from like June, like beginning of June or middle of June to like July, like you can pick. So like as for example, we went on leave in the end of July because my husband wanted to go on mini season in Florida and like go go lobster diving and all that. So we were able to like schedule our leave around that, so that's awesome. So yeah, that's really cool that you can kind of like pick your leave. I mean, you get like months, like a couple months to choose from or a couple weeks to choose from, but you definitely don't get as long. So we only get 10 days. Normally with like regular military, you get like 15 days, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So you get like less days, but you do get to pick kind of your time frame. Pros and cons of recruiting. So the pro would for sure be family time, weekends off guaranteed, most likely, unless they have like little events going on. What else? A pro would just be like, if I have an appointment, like it's super easy for him to kind of be like, she has an appointment, like I have to go do it. There's like a lot of leeway and that kind of stuff. But as far as like cons would be, it's a lot of, for him wise, it's a lot of just like waiting, hurrying up and waiting, which is the military in general, but like it's a lot of trying and then like doing a lot of work and then like not always getting a return, because like he'll get so far into the process with somebody and then they'll just be like, not really for me, or can't pass a drug test. So yeah, for cons for him would be that, but cons for me, just like, I don't know, we don't get to pick where we live. I mean, some people do, but we personally did not get to pick where we wanted to go. And we live in a very expensive state, and it's just not the vibe for me and him, as far as like the state. And I don't know, there's really not a lot of cons, except for sometimes he has to like work on the weekends and like take people to MEPS like on a Sunday, which is annoying, but it's really not that big of a deal considering he has been taken away from me for a long time during the weekend. So honestly, there's not a lot of cons. I highly recommend it. I think it's great for your relationship. I think it's great for just changing up the scenery of their job. Also, he's getting to do college while he's doing recruiting because he has so much free time like after work. So yeah, there's just a lot of pros. Cons would just be like, you don't really get to pick where you go. Sometimes you may, just depends, but we personally didn't, so that would be the only con. The recruiters get 4-day weekends, occasionally like infantry. Yeah, so actually this weekend right now he has a 3-day, so he gets off on Monday. So he gets Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but he actually has to do a hotel run, so he has to take people to MEPS on Monday, so he technically doesn't even get one. But they don't really get a ton of 4 days, like as much as infantry does, because they always have weekends off, like almost always. So they don't get a ton of 4 days, but they do have a 3-day this weekend because of Columbus Day, I think. How does recruitment work if you plan on doing 20 years? Percentage of income or... I have no idea because he's not doing recruiting for the 20. This is just kind of like a broadening assignment. So this is just a job that he was placed on and he'll be doing it for the 3 years and going back over to infantry. So I honestly have no idea as far as that, but I assume it's the same as the rest of the military. It is a job in the military. So I think it's the same. If you want to do the 20 years as a recruiter, you can do it if that's what you sign up to do in the Army. Is AIT hard on your relationship? No, it was not, because with infantry, AIT is mixed with boot camp. So instead of like, it's like a 4-week of boot camp and then like 2 weeks of AIT with infantry. They may have changed it, but like that's how it was. It was like a total of like 6 weeks of things, I think. I'm not really sure. He was gone for like January, February, March. He was gone for like 3 months. So yeah, it wasn't like that hard on our relationship because he was just basically at boot camp for me. How does Tricare work if you aren't close to a base? So Tricare, you would just be on, you can be on Prime or Select or Standard or whatever it's called, but we're Prime Remote. So basically when you're on that, you just have to find a provider that accepts Tricare and it's basically covered. The only thing that's difficult is dental is really tricky because that's obviously something different. It's through Concordia, US Concordia or something like that. But our dental has been really tricky and we've gotten some bills, and that's really annoying because usually on the base we haven't got, like, we wouldn't get any bills like for medical either. So Victoria did break her arm in June and we did get a significant amount of bills, but we did have referrals for like the surgeon that did her surgery. So you have to just like make sure you're always calling Tricare and letting them know and like updating, like if you need a referral, you're letting them know you have a referral, like you're doing all the steps. It's not really just like, oh, it's fine, it'll be fine because I'm on the base. It's kind of like you have to baby it. So that's the only bad side about it, but it's pretty much the same. Like we don't have any bills unless we are going over to someone that isn't in network or just like someone that's not our primary care without a referral. That's the only way that we'd really see any bills or anything like that. So it's just, you have to keep on top of it, and it's not as like easy as if you were just going to the base because you know it's covered. Is everyone getting the vaccine or getting kicked out? What's the move? I personally have no idea. I think I hear from him it changes all the time. I think they're definitely pushing that you need to get it, but I feel like there should be a medical exemption or something. I'm not really sure, but it does sound like they're trying to push people out, which is sickening and ridiculous because everyone has their own beliefs and thoughts, and I feel like if people weren't getting the flu shot, you wouldn't be pushing them out. So it's definitely a control game in my eyes, and I know that they do bully people into getting the vaccine if like they haven't got it yet, they're like trying to kick them out or putting them on extra duty, or like just doing things to them, like they can't go on their 4-day, or they can't have leave, or they're just like forcing them without like forcing them. But I know it is becoming mandatory like for the military. I don't know anything about that because that's not my world. As far as like in it, obviously I like to give advice to spouses, but personally I have no idea. Obviously vaccines and like immunizations are not like mandatory for spouses. That's kind of up to your discretion. I get that question a lot, like, am I forced to get it because I live on the base? And no, totally up to you. But as far as them, the military personnel, I have no idea. I have no idea. How do you guys adapt to married life with all the uncertainties of being in the military? Kind of when you get married, you just kind of have to go with the flow. Even if you're not a go with the flow kind of person, which I am not, you have to learn to just go with the flow, at least with that situation. I mean, if you're in it for the long haul and you're there for your spouse, and no matter what will be, you guys will make it through and make it work, then I think that is the best advice I could give you. It's just kind of just know you are in it for the long haul, that this is our life and we have to make it work, and I think you'll be just okay. It definitely is hard. I'm not gonna tell you it's not, because it is, but there's so many pros, but also again, so many cons. Uncertainty is fun sometimes, but also it is very, very annoying. That's for sure. But at least you know, like when you sign your contract, that you'll most likely be in one place for a little bit. It's not like you're moving constantly. I mean, you are moving constantly, but like it's like a good chunk, like 3 years or 2 years. I mean, they may deploy in between there, but other than that, it's pretty stable. Also depending on their job, for sure too. Best way to save for furniture after moving. You have cute furniture and decor. Thank you so much. Well, we have been in the military for 7 years, so trust me, if I have pictures, I will put them in right here, but I don't know if I have any pictures, but if I do, I will put them in for you so you can see my decor, what I made the best out of what I could, especially when we first got in. My mom helped us a ton. She like bought like our love seat and like stuff like that, but my style was not it. I feel like 2 years, the past 2 years, I kind of evolved my style, and like I love the way I decorate now, but it has taken some time. And I buy things from Target, I buy things from Rooms to Go, like our couches from Rooms to Go, and it was only $1,000. So definitely, obviously you could do credit cards, but try to like pay things outright. Obviously, if you need a couch or a bed, like just put it on a credit card. I don't want to tell people to do that, but honestly, like what else are you gonna do? You need a bed, even if you just have it on the floor. But I don't know, I wouldn't just, I said this in a video before, don't try to get everything perfect, because you're gonna move and then you're gonna move into a new space, and then it's gonna have, maybe you'll have more room, maybe you'll have less room. So kind of just like get things little by little, and don't break the bank to try to furnish your home, because it's not worth it. It's really not, because things will break in the move, things will get ruined, especially if you have kids. So just like go to TJ Maxx and like stores like that and get more like beautiful things, but just affordable. How do you find housing off post? So once you find out where you're going, I mean, it's just like you go on Zillow or anything like that, and you try to kind of find houses that are near the base, or apartments to rent near the base. That's what we did. We lived off the base 2 times, and we just found the one apartment. I looked up like around Colorado Springs an apartment and found that one, and I liked it, and the price was good. And then for the house that we rented in Colorado Springs, we just went on Zillow and went under rent, and that's how we did it. But I feel like the market is so extreme right now that it might be really difficult, and you might be better off just being on the base, but maybe not even, it might be filled up on there too. How do you make time go by faster when your spouse is on TDY or deployment? Try to keep yourself busy. I say this, oh my gosh, so much, but it's so true. Keep yourself busy, do things for you, work out, paint, furnish or decorate a new part of your house, or you know, just like get shelving and like decorate. I don't know, it just depends on like what you like to do. I love to decorate, so just like maybe redo your bedroom on a budget, but you know, don't break the bank over it. But like keep yourself busy. Like, don't do it all in 1 minute just because you want to like extend the time. Do a college course, or if you have kids, try to put them in little things like swim class or mommy and me things, or go to the library and do the story times. That's how I kept myself busy. And I also went home, so that was nice. And but if you can't do that, or if it's not going to be that long, definitely just like find your thing and try to focus on that. Husband's homecoming is soon. Advice for adjusting of being together again in person. This is really difficult. Sometimes we personally had a marriage retreat, which was amazing and so great, but don't have high expectations. If I had to give you one piece of advice, that's what it would be. Don't have high expectations. Lower your standards. Don't expect them to be you. Don't expect them to just snap back into the routine, because it's not going to happen. Just low expectations. Take things slow and just kind of like readjust and acclimate back to each other. But definitely the expectation things, just drop it, and just what will be, and just try to give each other grace. Have you ever thought about joining the military? Abso-freaking-lutely not. No way. No way. Do you have a nickname for each other? Yes, we call each other babe. Like, I don't even call him John, or like when we were younger in high school, like his name was JJ. And so I don't even call him that, ew, or John. I mean, to my, like, over text, like John said the, like, or whatever, but no, he's babe and I'm babe. I'm Lex also to him, Lex, and he's just babe to me, just babe, and I'm Lex, babe and Lex, that's it. Do you guys take turns doing bedtime routine, or is it easier and smoother when one of you do it on your own? Yes, we take turns. So like, he does college some nights, and on those nights I will just do bedtime, and sometimes he'll jump in and like help me out. But then some days I'm just like, no, not doing bedtime tonight, not happening, it's on you, I'm gonna go take a shower. So yeah, it's been really nice to know that he's home and that he can help me, especially with bedtime, because I've been home with them all day. So getting like a 2-second break and just like chilling is great. Obviously I'll come in and kiss them goodnight, but like he'll do the books, the brushing of the teeth, the potty, all the things. But yeah, we take turns. Do you all do on weekends? It depends on the weather, it depends on if we want to spend money. We'll go to the park. Today we went to the trampoline park. We just recently went to the pumpkin patch. Just hang out outside, honestly. Do housework, like cleaning the garage out, or work on his truck, or we'll just do things around the house. We go to Target a lot. I don't know, we just go to the park mostly, if it's like a nice day out, or like go on walks around the neighborhood. So we keep it really low-key. Occasionally we'll go to the mall if like we need something. Guys need a haircut, like my husband and Jax need a haircut, we'll go to the mall. But yeah, we keep it super low-key, and just enjoy each other's company, because during the week is kind of hectic. But anyway, that is all my questions. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Military Monday. I know it's been so long, and I really did enjoy answering these questions, because I haven't answered military questions in so long. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video by giving it a big thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys enjoy it, that you want me to keep doing it. Also, if you want to be part of a next Military Monday, make sure you are following me on Instagram. I will have it down below and up on the screen, and I will put a question box up here and there on my Instagram stories, and you can write in your questions, and I will almost 100% always answer your question if I haven't answered it already 12 times. But even still, then I'll probably still answer it. But anyway, I will see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.